Most likely, class, our discussion is more on theories. Pag mag-proceed mo business course in college class, maagian jud ni ninyong subject na taxation. So there are two parts of taxation in college. So first we have the income taxation. So income taxation will be discussed, or the discussion is regarding with the individual taxpayers. So kinsa man ang mga individual taxpayers, class? Mao na sila tong kita, mga citizens in the Philippines. And for the sales and agency taxation, which is another subject, so that will be taxation on the part of the businesses. So aware mo anak class na pag sa business, pag nakay business nagabayad pud ka og tax. Aware mo anak class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, let's start our discussion. Wait lang, mag-admit sa ako ha. Makita ra ang slide, class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, we'll proceed with our discussion. So, taxation in the Philippines setting. So, ngano siya in the Philippines setting? Class, in every country na ay taxation. So, in terms of that class, na ay mga lahi-lahi na policies with regards to the taxation. So in the Philippine setting, class, napud tay sarili na tong policy. That is why atong i-discuss karon is taxation within the Philippines lang. Since Filipino man ta and a resident of the Philippines, so ang atong coverage lang is the Philippine setting lang po na policies in terms of the taxation. Okay, so what will be our learning outcomes? At the end of the topic, learners should be able to first have a preliminary appreciation of the importance of taxation. So preliminary lang siya kay more on theories lang atong ma-discuss, not all. Next is to gain an appreciation of the evolution of taxation. Okay, so let's go to the overview of taxation. So what is the background, the history of taxation? Okay, so an introduction, what is taxation? So according to De Leon's book citing American jurisprudence, he defines taxation as the process or means by which the sovereign, through its lawmaking body, raises income to defray the necessary expenses of the government. So pasabot, the tax collection or the tax that will be collected by the government is the way of the government to raise funds for its necessary expenditures. Though naanay budget jud na nakaakibat for those government expenses, class, but that is not enough. So, ang isa sa makuha ni government na source will be the tax made or paid by the taxpayers or the citizens. So just as an ordinary student depends on his regular allowance, so pareha daw sa inyo na nagadepende sa allowance sa atong mga parents, si government pod nagadepende pod siya sa atong ginabayad na tax. Okay. So the government depends on the taxes paid by its citizens for its local and national expenses. Okay, madunggan pa ko ninyo, class?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
If
sir.
if naay glitch or kanang medyo choppy ko or kanang nawala ko, please tell me. Okay? Kay para makastop ta, if ever. Okay, so let's continue. So it needs budget to support the construction and improvement of roads, bridges, and highways, as well as the funds to take care of the welfare of the underprivileged and disadvantaged people of the nation. So tax will be used, class, for helping construct or improve the roads, bridges, and highways, as well as the funds for the welfare. So in terms of the infrastructures, class, kanang makita nato na mga building project, ay kanang mga bridge, roads na ginaayo, kanang pareha ng diri sa Davao City kanang coastal road tanan na our expenses made or paid by the taxpayers. So also, ang funds po daw or the tax will be used for the welfare of the underprivileged. So there are specific government agency that helps the underprivileged such as the SWD, CSSDO, and other government agencies. So ang isa sa mga budget ana will come from the tax that the taxpayer or the citizen will pay. Okay, although the government wants to provide its people with services that are on par with our neighboring countries, such as modern and impressive public transportation, buses and trains, it has no source of income sufficient to cover everything and function effectively. So, the budget and the tax is kanang dili siya enough for the government expenses. Labaw na grabe ang expansion diri sa Philippines, di ba? Na-observe na ninyo, class. So, the government also seeks help sa other countries with regards to the expenses or some resources. So, ma-observe na ninyo sa balita, class, na ang atong government kay gig-negotiate sa other countries to seek help.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, isa man jud sa kalaban nato Philippines karon, for other sa una pa is China, but now we are negotiating on them and seeks help, especially karon na pandemic kay isa pud sila sa makatabang og dako sa atoa. So kanang though na ay conflict between two countries, so since first world country man gud si China, kita jud mangayo jud tagtabang sa ilaha. So and so other countries like USA, Japan, Korea, and so on and so forth. Okay. So the question arises as how it will survive. So it is therefore imperative to us. Wait lang, class, ha, kay nagpang-abot ng mga motor. Madunggan ninyo? Okay. So the question arises as how it will survive. It is therefore imperative to ask from its people in exchange for the various services provided which will ultimately inure to the benefit of the citizens. So most likely, class, the tax will be beneficial to the part of the citizens in the Philippines. So the contributions can be in the form of individual payments from the people's earnings or as add-ons to some goods purchased or services enjoyed. So, ang isa jud sa question ani, class, is tanan ba ta taxpayers? Sige, kamo daw Hanan. Hanan and Taylor, all of us ba are taxpayers?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
sir.
sige, from section
Yes,
Hanan.
sir.
So, natoy na raise na question natoy na ingon gahapon na ang tax daw is kanang impose lang siya through those kanang employed citizens sa kanang naalay sweldo or kanang sweldado. But all of us actually are taxpayers. So, there are two forms of kanang payment of tax. So, first will be from the people's earnings. So, motong ginaingon na katong ginadidak siya sa salary sa employee. The next tax na ginadidakan is from the goods and services that you purchase. So, add-on siya sa inyong ginapamalit na products or ginabayran ninyo na services. So, i-observe ninyo, class, kung mamalit mo og mag-shopping mo, mag-grocery mo, pagtan-awon ninyo ang resibo, class, na ay tax na appeal. Most likely, it will be at 12% tax. Napansin ba na ninyo, class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So basically, tanan ta taxable. So walay exemption. Okay. So the power is inherent or natural to the state. So tax will be normal sa atua. Normal ra jud na ay tax. Sa other countries naapod sila ilahang tax. So our country acts collectively as the government in order to perform its purpose of maintaining peace and order in the society. So tax will be used for maintaining peace and order in our society. But unlike the student who can just ask for allowance from his parents, so para sa inyo na pwede ra mo from time to time na mangayo mong allowance sa inyong parents. The government cannot simply ask the citizen for its allowance or the tax na mubayad jud sila og tax and expect to be given. But all of us will be taxpayers. Mahimo jud tang taxpayers. So na ang nahitabo, this is the reason why there should be an established law on taxation, which is the function of the legislative or the law-making body branch of the government. So that is why gihimuan siya policy sa government. So all of us is naadjoy ay magbayad jud og tax. So again, dito sa two forms, it will be deducted on the salary or it will be an add-on to your purchased product or services. So it lists systems and procedures known as the National Internal Revenue Code or the NIRC. So that is under the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Familiar mo anang BIR class?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
that will serve as a guide to the executive branch of government and the people as to where, when, how, and how much should be collected and paid. So, naay policy dito as to when kanus mag-collect og tax, unsaon pag-collect og tax, pila ang dapat i-collect na tax. So, basically class, there is no uniform payment of collecting tax. So, dili ta pari-pareha og deduction sa tax. So, there are specific amount with regards ana for individual taxpayers kanang ginadeduct sa salary, so nakadepende pud siya pila iyahang annual or monthly income. For the add-ons sa mga gipalit na gipurchase na products or services, naay specific products na naay dako na tax na gi-imply, naapoy normal lang. So ma-discuss na to na later on what are those. So without the law, the government's power is generally unlimited since it is become prone to abuse. So there are some cases class na the tax na ginabayad will be prone to abuse or kanang magamit siya into kanang sa mga lahing butang. So mao jud dapat na ang ginaiwasan. So the law also informs the people how to comply with their obligations in exchange for the benefits that enjoy from the government. Okay, so now let's go to the history of taxation. Okay, so like all things, even taxation has its beginnings. So naadjay sinugdanan aning taxation. Okay, so the word taxation was derived from the Latin word taxationem, which means a rating, valuing, or appraisal. So basically class, sa taxation sa before, it is an add-on already to the purchased product or services. So the word tax used as a verb and was derived from the Latin taxare, which means to evaluate, estimate, assess, or handle. So the word evolved into the Old French taxer during the 13th century, which means to impose a tax. So even before, naa na tax na gina-imply. So dili lang ni siya karon na panahon. So however, the present definition of tax as to burden or to put a strain on, to censure and charge was only recorded during the 14th century. Okay, so according to Leimer, taxation occurred as ancient empires developed. Perhaps like temple and monument construction, taxation is a common phenomenon of human society. So class, even before sa pag-construct nila og mga temple and monuments, naa na joy.
Sir, dili na ka madungog, sir.
Dili na. Wait. Okay, madunggan ako.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's continue. So according to Leimer, taxation occurred as ancient empires developed. So even before class, pag magtukod sila og temple or monument, so mapansin man niyo sa ancient times. So sa mga Greek usually, pag magbuild og temple and monument, so isa sa mga expenses ato will come from the tax. So taxation is a common phenomenon of human society. So even until now, ginagamit gyapon ang tax as government expense. So he further notes that while taxes arose independently, like writing, it was a characteristic of civilized society. So more often, it is the uncivilized act of war that often seems to be impetuous for developing or adapting a new form of tax. Okay. So even before the present name was adopted, the practice of collecting a fixed amount of rate of contribution from the people have already been documented. So ancient civilizations like China, Egypt, Greece, and Rome, among others, have written records. So even until now, class, the tax that will be paid will be recorded. So mo na siya na ay BIR. Kaya sila ang mo record or mo declare sa inyong tax, sa inyong salary. O for businesses, income of the businesses. So it has written records to show the burden placed on basic things like cooking oil and crops and the land for the special purposes like wartime expenses and retirement funds for the country's military. So it will be both declaration of the tax from the purchased goods and services and for the individual and business taxpayers. Okay, now let's go to the general principles of taxation and taxes. So napaba mo dira, Hanan and Taylor?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's go to the nature of taxation. So what are the nature of taxation? First, we have inherent sovereignty. So in inherent sovereignty, the power is inherent as an incident necessary to the existence of every government. So being vital, it does not require a constitution or law to create it per se, but only to limit the power and scope. So think of the tax as a faucet and a water. So di ba ang faucet gina-on off man na siya. So like a faucet, so the water represents the power to tax. So the faucet is the constitution or the government or the policy. So and accompanying laws which limits its flows and strength. So with the faucet, so si government ang faucet, ang tax si water. So the government controls when to use the tax. So kani siya na part na medyo kailangan nato si tax. So diri na part kailangan nato i-lessen, dili kay ta magasto. So si government controls the flow of tax. So sila ang maka-decide ana with the help also of the policies na ilahang gi-impose in the usage and of payment of tax. Okay, na substance inherent sovereignty plus
Yes.
okay. So now let's go to the next nature of taxation, which is legislative. So this refers to the legislative branch of our government. So naaba mo yung idea, class, who are the legislative branch sa atong government? Okay, so the legislative branch, also known as the Congress. So it makes laws to limit the power of taxation. So actually, those are the lawmaking bodies of the government, the Congress or the legislative branch. So some members or those members that are in the Congress or the legislative branch are the congressmen and the senators. So they are the ones who will be in charge to the lawmaking policy. So isa ni sa ilang policy with regards to the tax. So these are also called as national taxes. So national taxes apply to all citizens of the country. So if you are a Filipino citizen residing here, so you are automatically a taxpayer. So this only means that there is a uniform implementation. So tanan-tan na a uniform policy and implementation of the tax throughout the country. But we have no necessary we have not kanang dili ta parehag rate in terms of paying the tax. So lahi-lahi tag rate. Okay, so continuation. On the other hand, while the LGUs are expressly granted powers to tax those within their local territories. So also the government, the local government units or the barangays are also allowed to collect taxes. So for those employed, or you can ask your parents with regards to this, na ay yearly na ginabayad na community tax. So that community tax, ang nag-collect ana is mga local government units or the barangay. So na may idea ng community tax, class?
Kanang mga funds, sir, mga sewage na bayad, sir. Or kanang mga lahi po na, sir.
Lahi pud na siya. Ang community tax is mura na siya resibo ang itsura ana na color red or pink. Tapos ginabayran na siya yearly, tapos i-declare ni imong yearly salary. Tapos dito i-compute nila, most likely ang bayad ana is 25 pesos, 50 pesos, 100 pesos, 200 pesos. But actually this will isa sa mga companies manggod, isa ni sa requirement, dapat yearly na kay community tax na ginabayad. So murag kung kamo students, murag wala pa mo'y idea aning community tax due. Yung maagihan ra na ninyo po. So those are collected by the barangays. Kung asa mo naka-reside na barangay. So the taxes they impose are classified as local taxes and are applicable only to those who reside with the boundaries of the LGU. So pag dili pud ka part dira na local government unit, dili pud kasinglo nila. If you are a resident of that specific local barangay. Okay, so for a preliminary distinction to determine what type of taxes fall under each category, national taxes are covered by the National Internal Revenue Code. So it is always based on the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Okay, so next, nature of taxation will be subject to constitutional and inherent limitations. So Chief Justice Marshall of the United States Supreme Court once said that the power to tax involves the power to destroy. So if we will abuse the usage of tax, it will destroy our country or our state. So to avoid abuse, the Constitution as the supreme law of the land provides for limitations, expressly or impliedly. So in the policies that they make, so there are also scope and limitations as to the usage of tax para maiwasan nato ang abuse of the tax or kanang abuse of the usage of tax. So some inherent limitations include that the tax must be imposed for only a public purpose. So para lang jud sa public purpose ang tax, dili siya para sa lain, dili siya for personal use and so on and so forth. So limited to only those within the taxing state territory and exemption of the government's entities performing governmental functions from taxation, as it is ridiculous for the government to tax itself in order to pay itself. So those government agencies actually, class, are exempted sa tax. Nganuman, kay murag redundant na sa ilang part na sila ang nag-utilize sa tax tapos magbayad pud silang tax. So they are exempted. And also, class, some of the businesses, madiscuss lang na ninyo sa inyong second semester ka ng business ethics ninyo na subject, that there are some businesses that implies or kanang nagtukod og corporate social responsibility. So those corporate social responsibility, class, kung wala, dili mo familiar anak, class, those are some foundations na ginatukod sa mga businesses. Like, example, ABS-CBN. Unsa man ang foundation sa ABS-CBN, class?
Bantay Bata, sir.
ABS-CBN, akong example, sirado naman. Okay, so Bantay Bata or katong Sagip Ka Pamilya ba to? So those foundations seeks to help the community. So actually, the big corporations impose those corporate social responsibility, basically, class, to lessen or be exempted sa pagbayad og tax. Kay murag redundant na siya kung magbayad kag tax, so tax will be mapadulong siya sa community. So those who have corporate social responsibility, na mga foundations sila, mga businesses, specifically those corporations. So they are lesser ang ilang ginabayad na tax or they are exempted. Okay, so na-substance is subject to constitutional inherent limitations, class.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So next, let's go to continuation pa di ay. So in addition, the state also cannot tax the property of foreign sovereigns. So if foreigner ka, nabisita lang ka diri sa Philippines, you are not taxable. So this is the principle of International Committee where state A respects the sovereignty of another state. So sa ilaha dito na sila ilahang policy, so we will respect those policy. Dili ta pareha o policy diri sa ato og sa ilaha. So if natay foreigner diri sa Philippines, so dili nato sila hatagan og tax. Actually, naay country pod na na sila tax. So kung nagatan-aw mo sa vlog ni Chris Aquino, class, so katong nag-shopping siya sa Japan, kinsa ba nagatanaw sa vlog diri ni Chris? Naa ba? So,
Si Janjan sa Rubines, sir.
si Sarumines?
Randall, sir. Si Randall.
Okay. So sa vlog ni Chris Aquino, naatoy part ito na nag-shopping sa Japan. So daghan siya, syempre dato si Chris no kung maka-shopping hurot. So katong iyahang actually ang payment niya is naay tax na nakaakibat ato. So gibayran niya but okay, so but katong nabayran ni Chris na tax, it will be refunded since dili siya citizen sa Japan. So gi-refund tong tax na iyang nabayran. So murag inana pod kung diri sa Philippines, kung inana po na policy nakabayad siya tax, i-refund or dili jud siya taksan. Okay, nasabtan ba, class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes,
let's
sir.
continue. So, what is the basic purpose of taxation? So, gabalik-balik ra siya, murag gatuyok ra jud ang explanation, but the purpose of taxation is basically always for a public purpose, para jud sa general public or to the citizens of the Philippines. So, to earn revenue, the money collected by the government is used to provide for various public services. So, to promote the welfare of the people. So, for non-revenue objectives, so there are some purpose of taxation in terms of the non-revenue objective. So first, increase in taxes on foreign products to make local products more competitive. So ma-observe na ninyo class na those foreign products actually has kanang dako siyang tax or dako siyang price. So in terms of that, ginana siya, gituyo siya og inana so that we will support local made products. Okay, so musuporta sa mga local products. Next, maminaw mo ani ha, increase in taxes on alcoholic drinks and cigarettes to discourage vices. So, murag napansin na to ni sa naay bag-ong policy with regards to the some alcoholic drinks, cigarettes na nag-increase di ba to yung price, tama ba? Murag included gani si soft drinks.
Yes, sir.
Oo, so di ba
Yes.
na murag na ato'y bagong policy na gi-increase ilang mga prices, gidagko pud ilang tax. This is also to kanang para unsay tawag ana, ma-moderate lang nato sila og gamit. So alcoholic drinks, cigarettes, malesen siya, dili kay ta makapalit. It's because nagmahal siya. And also dako pud ang tax na naka-impose sa iyaha. And last is the decrease in taxes for particular businesses to encourage startups and investments, which will create more jobs. So if you will be an entrepreneur in the future, so mag-startup kag business, so mas lesser sa ang tax na gina-impose para maka-start jud ka og investment. Gosh, kung saan yung nagpatugtog na sila? Concert? Kaya ilang class ka nang na-distract ko sa tugtog. Okay. Padayon tao eh. Okay, so what will be the essential characteristics of tax? Okay, so essential characteristics of tax first will be enforced contribution. So madunggan pa ba ko ninyo? Class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, pasaylo. Madunggan ninyo ang tugtog?
Nagaglitch pa, sir.
Ang tugtog? Madunggan ninyo? Okay. So let's continue. So essential characteristics of tax. Okay, first will be enforced contribution. So tax actually is not voluntarily class. So dili lang kay ay naluoy na ko nila so maghatag kog tax dili. The payment is a requirement. So kailangan jud ka mubayad and not dependent upon the person's will. So the enforcing agency of the government is the Bureau of Internal Revenue. So declaration of tax, declaration of salary, declaration of income, tanan na siya will Okay, nabalik na ko class.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry sa interruptions. Asa ta na stop banda?
Sa enforce contribution, sir.
Tama ba, diri class? Diri ta nag-stop class.
Sa essential characteristics,
So kani tama ba? Kani enforced contribution.
yes, sir.
Okay. So let's continue. So tax is not voluntarily. So dili kay kung kanang naluoy mo or gusto ninyo bayad og tax, so mubayad mo. So this is a requirement or force. So tanan jud ta mubayad and not dependent upon the person's will. So the enforcing agency of the government to record those will be the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Okay, so essential characteristics of tax also is generally payable in money. So magbayad jud ta class og tax in terms of the money, not other assets. Basically money siya, but those money collected pwede siya in a form of a deduction to the salary or to the income or sa katong mahimo siyang add-on sa mga gipamalit ninyo na products. So murag nahulog gyapon na cash jud inyuhang gibayaran. So nasabtan ba, class? Class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next characteristics of tax will be proportionate. My gosh, madunggan niya tugtog class.
Yes,
Dili-
sir.
Mabuang na ko. May diya jud nindot ilang tugtog. Okay. So, do not mind the music, class. Mag-mind ta sa atong klase. So, proportionate, the amount a person pays is dependent on his capacity to pay. So, kung naapoy tax na i-impose, magdepende po na siya kung unsay mo capacity to pay. That is why the BIR also kanang gusto nila mahibalan imong annual income or annual salary. Kay dira pud mag-base kung pila ang tax na tax sa imo. So later on, ma-discuss na to actually ang rates of individual income taxpayers. So those who earn more like celebrities such as Manny Pacquiao. So we all know that Manny Pacquiao is kanang sikat siya na boxer and dako siyang income in terms of his profession. Tama ba? Class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So like Manny Pacquiao, since dako siyang income, dako pud ang impose sa tax iya. So there is one issue before na murag wala siya murag late siya nakabayad og tax. So other celebrities also mo na issue yearly na issue na kanang na mga celebrities na wala nagabayad og tax. So that is normal for them since dagko silang salary, dako pud sila og tax. So for businesses, also the example is for the Ayalas, since dako ilang business, dako silang income, dako silang sales, dako pud silang tax na ginabayaran. So that will be proportionate. So depende ang pag-impose sa tax sa imo, depende po sa salary or income. So nasabtan ba si proportionate class? Class? Nasabtan ba si proportionate?
Sir, nawala-wala na ka, sir.
Okay, kadali lang. Okay, nagbalik na ko, class.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, okay na ta kay proportionate. So, continue ta. Okay, so now let's go to another essential characteristics of tax. It will be placed on person's property. So, although a tax may be placed on an act, a transaction, a right, or a privilege, so it is still an individual who must pay the tax. So, whether it is an add-on na sa inyong gipamalit na products or services class, it will still be gikan sa inyong own payment. So that is why gina-add na siya sa inyong ginapamalit. Dili siya pwede from other persons na sila ang mubayad para sa imuha. But you itself ang mubayad sa tax. Okay, so placed on person's property. Next, tax by the states which has authority and power over the person or property. So the person or property must be within the territorial boundaries of the state so that the state can enforce its power to tax. So again, if you are a citizen in the Philippines, so you are taxable. Dili pwede taksan ang foreigners. So kung boundary lang nato si Philippines, kay Philippines lang jud ta, dili ta pwede mag-tax sa laing country. So, for example, foreigners in other countries who never had any transaction in the Philippines, whether for travel or business, so dili sila taksan. Okay, nasabtan ba, class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, next, tax by the lawmaking body of the state. So, basically, we are taxed under the provisions and policies of the government. So, we are taxed by the lawmaking body of the state. And lastly, the basic and most common characteristic of tax is for the public purpose, para sa citizens. Diyos mio, nilang tugtog. Okay, so what are the forms of escape from taxation? Okay, so let's go for the escape of taxation. First will be shifting. So in shifting class, ang tendency ani is for those businesses na kanang for example si manufacturer, dapat si manufacturer class dapat taksan siya sa iyang business, but those tax is gi-shift niya na dapat siya ang mubayad pero ang gibuhat niya gi-add-on niya siya sa price sa customer para murag ang gawa si customer ang nagbayad sa ilahang tax. So nasabtan ba si shifting class? Murag si manufacturer dapat ang taxable, but para ma-lesser iyang tax, gi-add-on niya siya sa price sa consumer or sa customer para mahulog na si customer ang nagabayad sa ilahang tax. So nasabtan ba si shifting class? Class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there are kinds of shifting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Forward, backward, and onward shifting. So forward shifting, that is basically the example. So i-add-on siya sa part sa customer para si customer ang magbayad. So for backward shifting, baliktad po siya. Na lesser ang bayad ni consumer para mura siyag nahimong mura siyag mura siya si manufacturer na ang nagbayad jud. So for onward shifting, shifting of tax is 2 times mo either forward or backward. So depende na sa ilang duha, but it will be double. So actually this is not a good implication of escape from taxation. So murag medyo unethical siya. So next will be capitalization. So in capitalization class, the reduction in the price are tax object equal to the capitalized value of the future taxes. So they are tax. This is the normal escape of taxation. So gitaksan gihapon nila si consumer. So but it will be both the consumer and the manufacturer. So murag gitupong nila ang tax both ni consumer o ni manufacturer. So bali murag na doble na ang tax na nabayad ni customer kay taxpayer. So next will be transformation. So in transformation, the manufacturer or producer upon whom the tax was being imposed, fearing the loss of his market, so if he should add the tax to the price. So gi-add niya ang tax sa presyo sa iyang products or services. Then pay the tax and endeavors to recoup himself by improving his process of production. So with that, murag same siya kay shifting gihapon class, but the thing is mas gi-lesser niya iyang raw materials para lesser pud ang cost sa iyang company. Pero the same thing, gi-add gihapon niya ang tax sa consumers. And next, for the tax avoidance, so exploitation by the taxpayer legally permissible alternative tax rates or methods of assessing taxable property on income. So, one of the things sa tax avoidance is kanang mali ang declaration, kanang lahi ang declaration sa BIR in terms of the business income or the salary. So, kinsa bay na business diri class? So, aware mo anang naay declaration of income? Sa mga naay business, aware mo ana naay declaration of income? Okay. Madungan pa ko niyo class?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
So, in tax avoidance, so failure to kanang declare the income or the tax, so that will be part of the tax avoidance and that will be unethical and has a sanction on it. So next we'll have the tax exemption. So kani medyo okay siya kay there are those exempted sa tax, but we will discuss it later on sa classification of taxpayers. Kung kinsa mga exempted sa tax. So next, we have the tax evasion. So this is the fraudulent act of usage of tax. So again, mura siya kanang mali ang gideclare na tax, kanang imbis na dako ang iyahang income, ang gideclare niya sa BIR is lesser income kay para lesser pud yung tax. So these are the ethical behaviors and it will be charged as kanang there are some sanctions na applicable ani. So indica for fraud in tax evasion. So first, failure to declare of tax purpose. So katong giingon ako ganina, wala niya gi-declare iyahang income. Next is substantial under-declaration of income tax returns for 4 consecutive years. So same gyapon na siya kay number 1, fail to indicate the or declare the tax or the income, and it will be consecutive 4 years, so mas dako ang sanction niya. So next we have the tax amnesty. So in tax amnesty, Commissioner Dulay proposed tax amnesty as a prerequisite to genuine tax reform. So since tax reform is part of the top priorities of this government, of this administration, so in the Duterte administration, it is important to understand its meaning. So tax amnesty is a general pardon by the state by intentionally overlooking its authority to impose penalties. So before, medyo murag bugat kaayo ang penalties in terms of the tax. But now in the tax amnesty, there is a pardon or there are some lesser penalties in terms of kanang failure to declare the tax and those kanang mga form sa tax evasion. So it will kanang focus na siya karon kay medyo daghan kaayong issue with regards to the tax jud karon na um, nga times or karon na administration. So mo na siya na ay tax amnesty that will be kanang dako na siya na policy in terms of the penalties among those who kanang kanang failed to kanang si tawag ana ang mga policy niya is wala siya nasunod mga policy in terms of the tax. Okay, so diri na ta mo na siya ang classification of taxpayers who will be exempted from the tax. So the classification of taxpayers first and normally is a citizen of the Philippines. So if you are residing here in the Philippines, okay. So if you are a resident of the Philippines, you are taxable. So if you are kanang an OFW or working abroad, so but you are still a resident of the Philippines, you are still taxable. Okay, so aliens. So ang mga aliens, a resident alien in the Philippines is a non-Filipino citizen whose residence is within the Philippines. So if nagsettle siya diri for work purposes, he or she is taxable. So nasabtan ba si alien? Class? Class?
Yes.
Okay. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
classification of taxpayers in terms of the businesses. So both domestic and foreign corporations. So whether foreign or domestic, but your business is here in the Philippines, you are taxable. So also in partnership and sole proprietorship businesses. Now, let's go to the rates of individual income tax. So mo na ni siya ang kanang tax na gina-impose based sa mga salary. So ma-observe na ninyo sa inyong parents' salary na pila ang ginadidak na tax sa ilaha. So the Philippines New Reform Tax Bill, also known as the TRAIN Law or the Tax Reform for Acceleration and Inclusion. So before na ay different na tax table or rates sa tax, but pag abot sa bagong administration, there is about a new law which is this TRAIN law. So was signed into law by President Duterte on December 19, 2017. So this implementation of the TRAIN law is effective January 1, 2018. So how will this law affect income taxes of individuals and corporations? So basically before class, ang tax is if whether gamay imong tax like 250,000 below imong annual salary na ay tax na ka-impose. But now in the TRAIN law, this is the new income tax table under the TRAIN law. So it began January 1, 2018 and it will end by 2022. So what you have observed, if you have an annual income of 250,000 and below, so you have no tax or zero tax. No, so kabalo na mo class. Next, let's go to the above 250 to 400,000 na annual income. So let's assume class that your annual income will be 300,000. Sige, get your calculators class. Let's try to solve for sample annual income. So for example, your annual income is 300,000. So belong siya sa above 250,000 to 400,000. Tama ba class?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's try to solve. So we have a 300,000 annual income. So ang computation daw niya, ang tax rate is 20% of excess over 250,000. So si 300,000 i-minus pa na to siya kay 250,000 kay excess over 250,000 man. So 300,000 less 250,000. So we have how much?
50,000.
Okay, that's 50,000, correct. Then, i-multiply nato siya kay 20%. So, multiplied by 20%. So, we have how much?
10,000, sir.
10,000 will be the
10,000.
tax.
10,000, sir.
Okay, that's correct.
10,000.
So that will be the tax imposed if you have an annual income of 300,000. So nagets ba siya? Class, nagets siya ang formula?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's go to
Yes, sir.
for example,
Yes.
class, we have a salary of 600,000. So for an annual salary or annual income of 600,000, asa siya na belong na table?
Above 400,000 to 800,000, sir.
Correct. So above 400,000 to 800,000. So again, let's assume we have a 600,000 annual income. So the computation or the tax rate will be 30,000 plus 25% excess over 400,000. So 600,000 will be deducted by 400,000. So excess of over 400,000. So we have how much?
200,000, sir.
That's correct. That's 200,000. So 200,000 excess na minus na siya. So we will multiply by how much percent? So we will multiply 25% of 200,000. We have how much?
50,000.
50,000,
Then
sir.
the last part is we will add
Ten.
additional 30,000. So we will have a tax rate of how much?
80,000, sir.
80,000. Okay, that's correct. So on for the other computation. The same lang siya, but there are different amounts and percentage. So this tax table will be applicable by 2022. Pag abot og 2023 class, there is another separate tax table. So in-anin na 2023 onwards. Just try to look the tax table and that will be same computation, but different amounts and percentage. So nag-gets na unsaon siya pagkuha, class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Actually, that's the end of our discussion for the taxation. And that will be our last discussion for the first semester. Okay, any questions, class?
None so far.
None so far, sir.
Hanan, any questions?
Wala, sir.
Ay, pa na naman ang isip ko. Okay, so if none, so again, this is our last class for the first semester. So I hope, and I will see you June sa second semester. Magkita gyapon ta sa second sem sa atong business plan. Okay, so basically class, you have only 6 subjects for the second semester. So I hope na kanang if
Putol-putol, sir.
putol-putol. Kanta mo ko ba?